A major step for a riverfront development in Eugene. Tonight, after 5 years of planning, the EWEB Board of Commissioners voted to move forward with a master developer of its downtown riverfront property. KEZI 9 News reporter Sarah Hurwitz was at that meeting. She is now live in Eugene with her decision. Sarah?
Well, after a thorough vetting process, the EWEB commissioners made their decision tonight, but it didn't come quickly. They made sure to carefully deliberate over what many say is a decision of the century for the city of Eugene. It didn't take long to fill these seats. At a meeting Tuesday night, community leaders sat next to concerned residents, all anticipating a major vote from the EWEB board.
This is one of the most critical decisions it's definitely the most critical decision made this decade, probably maybe for the next 100 years.
At the center of the debate, the redevelopment of 17 acres along the Willamette River. EWEB owns the property, but the EWEB general manager was expected to recommend the master developer.
Look forward to your deliberation, and there's my recommendation.
General Manager Roger Gray said his recommendation was a tough one, but he ultimately chose the University of Oregon Foundation because of its local ties to the community.
I really looked for not just the skill of the developer, but the long-term alignment, both on the direction and the vision, but the alignment with the community.
Some commissioners urged the board to move along in the process.
We need to get off of this train. We have other things that are more pressing that concerns the ratepayers.
I differ from my colleague Mr. Manning's view about the decision solely about our ratepayers. In this case, EWEB is a representative of the entire city. It goes far beyond our ratepayers. Aye.
But the board ultimately went with a recommendation, tabbing the UO Foundation as its master developer, a decision that had this team high-fiving.
We envision this as not only being of benefit to our endowment in terms of returns, but also for the entire community in terms of economic development, in terms of access to the river.
And while EWEB chose the University of Oregon Foundation tonight, they're not guaranteed the project just yet. They'll undergo 6 months of negotiations for an initial agreement. Live in Eugene, Sarah Hurwitz, KEZI 9 News.